Yo, what is going on, growmies? Hope y'all are doing well, growing well. Now, growmies, from the last episode of this series, we left off doing an initial analysis of these Northern Lights number 2 Phenos. Since then, it has been exactly 4 weeks since flower, and a lot has changed. First week of flower. Since these are regular seeds, not every single plant is a female, so we have to do some close inspection and look for those male pollen sacs. And well, here are all the seeds that ended up being males. Now that we have removed the male pollinator plants away from the females have a lot more space to breathe and grow. The second week of flower. Getting to the second week of flower, this is when it really started to stink up the whole house. So I figured now was the best time to put the carbon filter back on. My original carbon filter ended up getting completely caked from the salt minerals using tap water and the humidifier. Growmies, I don't even know why I tried using a humidifier with tap water. Don't use tap water. Use distilled or RO. Jumping all the way to the current day of exactly 30 days into flower, the terpene profiles have developed a lot more, and these are the last phenos to dive. Before we dive in, the main intent of this grow is to observe an authentic genetic, original primary color strain, aka Northern Lights number 2, and pick the best pheno. Looking at the phenos that have made it this far into the selection process, we actually have quite a bit of very specific and distinct traits from each plant. The Italian Kitchen Herby Bunch. Alright, growmies, a good amount of these phenos have very similar terpene profiles that ultimately smell like an Italian restaurant with fresh onion and garlic scents, and sometimes a minty pine. Also, I want to note that the Italian Herby Bunch are outliers when it comes to height, so in this grow, the tallest phenos ended up all having that garlic, onion salt, Italian herb scent profile. The burger/meatball group. Sticking with the food terpenes, there is also a group of plants that displays profiles very reminiscent of spicy burning burgers and onion garlic meatballs. The main difference from this group is the burning burger smell instead of the green food herb smell. It almost has that charred steak profile. And the last bunch of plants, also the biggest bunch, actually smell primarily like burning grape crush soda Slurpees. Not gonna lie, I am completely surprised to see such a large population expressing such sweet purpley terpene profiles. I will say in this grape group, there are definitely plants exhibiting the burger smells with grapes or Italian herbs, but are definitely primarily grape. And the most grape of them all is Pheno tea. Pheno tea is my favorite pheno scent-wise so far because it smells like an electrical bottle cap candy purple grape soda. This is the strain that I can't wait to smoke. What is the best plant in the tent so far? Looking at Pheno M, it has a very grape, almost purple punch smell, which completely surprises me to smell this from a Northern Lights number 2. So far, the bud structure looks like it'll provide very nice, large, dense nugs. But I think Pheno E is still the best pheno due to the plant having the strongest aromatic quality. Originally, this plant developed skunky terpenes, which has now developed into a burning grape meatball. Honestly, growmies, I'm really glad I took an initial smell test because the plants have developed crazy profiles and I can't wait to see how they finish up. Top dress feeding and watering. Alright, since these plants ended up getting much larger than I expected and are looking a bit hungry, I wanted to make sure that they're all well fed and watered for flower. So I decided to give each pot a decent scoop of Gaia Grain flower bloom and have been watering from the top again. How is the Spider Farmer 3x3 grow tent holding up? Looking at the tent from the outside, growmies, it has definitely faced some battle scars from my cats jumping on top of it. When my cats climb up, they puncture little holes through the tent, so I do have to tape up some spots. I know some growmies like to grow cacti, so be wary of potential punctures. The passive airflow screens I've kept closed the entire grow and have remained dust free. Looking at the zipper itself, it is very important that it zips well and leaves no light leaks. From my experience, I can say that the zipper is good quality and hasn't snagged or malfunctioned. Getting inside the tent, the reflective walls of the tent have retained their plastic coating. Looking at the top of the tent, I've just had a power supply above and it has not made a large indentation downwards. The most worn part of the tent is definitely the splash guard. I have been moving the plants up and down all around and changing out different trays, pots, and other items. From dragging the plants and trays, it has scratched off the reflective material on the bottom of the tent, so just a tip for other growmies, don't move or drag items in the Spider Farmer 3x3 grow tent if you want it to stay looking new. I will say, even though the reflective material has worn off in some spots, there are still no leaks from bottom watering for nearly a month plus. Overall, the tent definitely shows signs of use, but is still retaining all smells, humidity, and light inside, so that's all we need. Anyways, growmies, if you guys are excited to see more Northern Lights No. 2 Pheno Hunt videos and the upcoming harvest, which honestly is coming up pretty fast, let me know in the comments. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment. If you haven't seen my other grow/smoke reports, check them out. Keep it up out there, growmies, and stay motivated in this beautiful medicinal hobby. #GrowmieGang.